Hey guys, happy Monday. It's been a long ass day and it's one of those days where nothing's really working in the kitchen. I had this whole vision. I was gonna make this awesome shaved asparagus salad thing that I've seen somewhere. And I go to the grocery store after a really long day of work and they don't have any asparagus. They don't have any cilantro. Pretty much don't have anything that I was really envisioning. So here I am with two way overpriced, not that great zucchinis, but they'll do. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try my idea anyway. So I'm using a vegetable peeler to peel the zucchini into these nice, really thin little strips. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I think I'll probably stir fry them. Maybe give it a little crisp on the edge. Oh mama, see, this is what I'm talking about. But as you can see, I've got these nice, pretty little ribbons of zucchini. Not sure what we're going to do with them yet, but they're there and ready to be consumed. In addition, I picked up some of the other white meat, some pork. These are boneless pork loin chops, and I just cubed it up, little bite-sized pieces, and I'm marinating it right now with the bunch of stuff that I threw together. Once again, it's honey, paprika, lemon basil, lemon juice, Dijon mustard, and I'm not sure what else. Yeah, actually I think that's it. Oh yeah, garlic, salt, and pepper. So those puppies are going to marinate there. I was thinking the honey and the sugar there might give it a nice little caramelized edge if I quickly stir fry them and toss them together with these little zucchini strips. So I'm going to keep going and come back to you guys later. Alright, so you guys know what's awesome about cooking by yourself at home during the week. You're not really trying to impress anybody, you just want some healthy food for the week, is you can make this stuff up as you go. Some mushrooms. And it's pear season, D'Anjou pears, for 99 cents a pound at the grocery store, so I think a little bit of sweetness and maybe crunchiness, so I picked like this one's a little bit less ripe, so it has some crunch to it. I think shave those up, mix them in here with the zucchini and the pork. I think that it'll make for a nice combination of the salty and sweet and texture and all that stuff. So, see how this goes. Got my knife. This is an awesome, awesome Shun knife. One of my first nice purchases. Just gonna chop up these little mushrooms. Just into slices. So, these puppies are gonna shrink, so I think we'll keep going. So those little cartons you get, I think they're like 8 ounces or so. I'm guessing we're using about half of one of those containers. Figure out the recipe as I go. That's what you gotta do. I mean, cooking isn't really that intimidating. It's pretty fun. You can experiment, you can mess up, you can break things. Sometimes you cut yourself, try not to. So here's pear. I'm gonna cut this puppy in half. My knife. And this is how you cut it. I hope you guys can see this. I'm just going to take a quarter of the pear and start from where the little stem and everything is. Cut the middle out so you have this very nice little shape and no seeds. You know, sometimes when I'm cutting fruit I think about my mom, because growing up she always had these plates of cut up fresh fruit for us sitting around. So we could eat fruit really easily, and it was, you know, you didn't have to worry about the seeds and skin and all that stuff. It was already all done for us, and I didn't really appreciate that till now I have nobody to sit here and cut me fresh plates of fruit. And so then I have to fight the battle against laziness and say, oh my God, do I really want to go through the effort of cutting up some fruit and eating it? I know I like to be healthy, but sometimes laziness wins. I'm going to take these pears and slice them up really thin so that when we cook them together with the zucchini, I'm hoping that the size and shape of these slices will kind of cook at the same speed as the zucchini. So we don't want to overcook these puppies at all. Just very nice, light cook to them so that we draw out the flavors without losing some of that fresh crispness of the pear. Mother! So we're back at the scene of the crime. The finger freaking kills. I somehow managed to get 2 Band-Aids on it because it was spurting blood all over the place. I have 2 Band-Aids and so far it's not leaking through, so that's a good sign. But it really hurts. And that was a lot of blood. I'm hoping the pressure works. This is what happens when you try to put the camera to the side, not where you are looking and cutting. Please don't do this. Please don't try this at home. But the show must go on. So I'm waiting to see if my finger is going to, if my fingertip is going to remove itself from my finger. I'm going to continue slicing these. Or not. I think, you know, actually, I'm going to give up on this. You know, when I said this is one of those days that things ain't working, I think I'm going to stay away from the knife for a little bit. Yeah. So we have 1/4 of a pear, some zucchini ribbons, and some pork and mushrooms. I'm pretty much going to step away from the knife at this point, because it hurts. Alright, time to stir fry. Thumb is still not bleeding through. That's good news. I'm going to try something new today, since everything's working out so well for me. Here's this pan, and I'm using a non-stick pan, just stainless steel pan. Normally I stir fry with stainless or a non-stick because then it doesn't stick. But I was reading somewhere that if you get the pan hot enough oil in there, the stainless steel will give you a real nice sear on your meat, which will make it better for stir fry. Alright kids, ready to stir fry? Pan is smoking. Check that out. It's really hot. There's just enough olive oil in there. And I think I'll turn the heat down real quick. There's a freezer around here. Super hot. I'm going to take our nicely marinated meat. Woo! Pop it in there. Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Holy shit! That's going well. Oh, that's okay. That wasn't that hot. So our meat's in there. I definitely put way too much of the juice in there. Let's pour it out. As Julia Child famously said, nobody's in the kitchen but you. Okay. Back on here. It's not working so well. Turn the heat back up. Nothing is working very well. That's okay. Alright. Meat is sauteing. The mushrooms in so they can soak up all that lovely flavor. Yay! Heat is at an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10 on our stove. And just keep tossing and cooking these. Colin's coming over because I gave him a frantic call when I cut my finger. It's really, really nice of him. He's going to come make sure my finger doesn't fall off. And make sure I don't kill myself in the kitchen. Holy smoke! I'm cooking.
Try it on your hand.
Oh shit. Wait, I think... Oh, this is still running. So folks, see how nice Colin is? I just had all these ideas of things I wanted to do and none of that shit worked out. That's okay. It might make it for good video.
Oh man.
What? It hurt so bad.
Oh, it sure did, yeah. Well, when I get text messages like, I'm bleeding, I'm like, I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
Alright guys, we survived! Thumb intact, and despite all that drama, we have a meal that is healthy, hot, and delicious. Well, delicious is still pending since it's not one of my best efforts, but Colin's here to save the day and also let you know what we think. I've asked him to be exceptionally candid. Because
Are there any thumbs in there?
No. No thumbs.
Bon appetit.
Oh, it's hot, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. 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 Oh, the zucchini ribbons are pretty yum.
Porky?
Mm-hmm. It's pork with honey, mustard, paprika, salt and pepper, lemon juice.
I like the pear.
A little pear in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little sweet, a little salty. It's not bad for a near disaster.
Needs blood though.
Ah. Anyway, so hopefully this video helps you guys see that you shouldn't speak with your mouth full. And even when stuff goes wrong in the kitchen, you can still end up with a really yummy meal. Good luck in the kitchen, kids, and don't cut your fingers. Thanks.